Okay, episode 11. Just gonna continue going with am I like I need to do so I can get that I can get to that last episode where last episode of MI where I kind of do a big tour. I'm gonna do that. So I need to focus on this. Um I got some stuff processing. Can I just I got some stuff processing here for polyethylene. So I'm just taking some of the crude oil, turning it into sulfuric light fuel, then with some hydrogen, turn to light fuel. Light fuel with steam is going to get me my steam cracked light fuel, steam cracked light fuel, distill into slot locked ethylene, and then ethylene with some chromium tiny dust to get my polyethylene. What is not light fuel? Am I out of something here? Most definitely. Out of power. Why am I out of power? What in the fuck? Never mind. Had the power going the wrong way. Now start back up again. Get me some more polyethylene. But this is pretty much full. What I'm pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed. Well, I can make this right now. I can get some better upgrades. And then I'm gonna aim for this. I want to speed run the distillation tower. And then once I have the distillation tower up, I can get all this nicely automated down there. But right now, I just need this because polyethylene is the only thing I need. So I'm gonna do that right now. And there we are. Got the digital circuits. I don't have any of the stuff from the fluids done yet. So I'm gonna have to get that going, but right now I'm gonna focus on getting the distillation tower. I can make these. I can make all of this pretty much. I have that, and I can make this. Super cheap, right? So I'm gonna do this. Make a distillation tower, two actually, and set them up down here. Maybe right here, maybe in the corner. Probably in the corner. I'll set up both. So I can get all the fluids I need and then send them through this roof. And then pretty much what I'm going to do, instead of how I did it here for soldering alloy that goes through, I'm just going to have them drop from the ceiling wherever I need them, like that. So they'll be like, extension cords that hang from the roof at like a grocery store to those little refrigerator things for like strawberries and blueberries on wheels. Pretty much something like that, where the cord just goes from the top, from the roof. So, but I'm gonna do that with piping like this. So I need to do this because right now I only had enough polyethylene for 16 digital circuit boards. So I only have 16 digital circuits, but I just need to make some more, get it going, feed more stuff into here. I swapped my transistor and diode production to using doped silicon plates because I needed a lot, because these use a lot of transistors and diodes. So, gonna set that up there. This, maybe I should go more than this. I'll check. I've been using these overdrive modules quite a bit. But, yeah, so right now I'm just gonna focus. I'm gonna do the short one in the corner. No. Do I do the short one in the corner? No, I'll do the big one in the corner. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that's only 7. I'll figure it out. Big one in the corner, short one here. Maybe I'll do the short one right here. And then I'll do all the turning stuff because I have to turn it from sulfuric. I have to distill it to the sulfuric naphtha, sulfuric light fuel, sulfuric heavy fuel, and then take the sulfuric acid, the sulfur out of it, pretty much. And then I need to steam crack it before I can distill it again. And then I'm probably going to, let's see, how do I spell diesel? Nope, wrong one. Here. Heavy fuel, light fuel. I'm thinking I'm gonna turn this into diesel and try and do diesel for the first time. I've never run diesel in any of my playthroughs before. So I'm gonna try diesel for the first time and only do steam cracked naphtha for the actual liquids that I need. It'll be the first time I do this, but I want to do this purely because I don't have enough space for all of the things that I want. and I want to try and fit all of MI in this one room. I'm trying. We're gonna see how this goes. So yeah, and then also I can get Canthal now, so I can start setting up Canthal stuff here. Also annealed, I can start setting up here. Because let's see, annealed takes Canthal here, which I can do now. Oxygen and copper, and I can do that, and it'll give me my annealed stuff for the EV stuff after the processing unit, which takes. Okay, let's see. This takes polyvinyl chloride. This is going to take the styrene butadiene, sorry, rubber, and some argon. This is going to take silicon wafer. I can do that. Another Canthal coil on iridium. From platinum. Using sulfuric acid. And how do we get platinum? Platinum is from stainless drills. So I'll have to set up stainless drills. What at 4%? Crap. I mean, I guess I make it. I have everything I need for it. I just need to make sure I'm making enough digital circuits for it. But I'll do that. But yeah, next, let's just do it. Fuck it. Okay, so just to bring you up to speed on what I'm doing and where I'm at right now. Oh, no. There we go. Currently setting up stuff for the processing unit. I'm doing random access memory right now. There's my silicon wafers that I need. Do I have that? Oh, do I have that configured? Yes, I do. Yes, it's being taken. Awesome. Cleared out this bottom area so I could do stainless drills down here and a little bit extra here so I can process both titanium dust and raw titanium. How do I get up? Where do I get up? Don't blow up. Over here is I moved my stainless steel production here. So I've got stainless steel, all the stuff for stainless steel. And then I'm doing right here the styrene butadiene rubber, and that's being made right into random access memory. I upgraded my steam right here to use the high pressure stuff. So it's just high pressure water going in. Then high pressure water, you get, I think, 125 millibuckets to 2,000 125 millibuckets of high pressure water to 2,000 millibuckets of high pressure steam. And then you convert that into 16 buckets of steam and 125 millibuckets of water, and you pretty much recycle. And it's practically a closed loop so long as you give these heat exchangers water. I set up this pressurizer with an air intake, and then these all centrifuge out the things there. I think that's that. This one right here is doing my monocrystalline silicon. I think that's it. Platinum is also being run through one of these. I don't remember which one. This one. It's being run through this one. So yeah, I'm just trying to reach the processing unit right now. Very close. This is I think that's the hard thing. Cadmium. I'm gonna do polyvinyl chloride right underneath it, right here. And then the reason this is up a little bit is because when I can then upgrade to the high pressure advanced large steam boilers, it will go up to this height, so I can accommodate for that already. And I think this will be all I need for chemical reactors here. Hopefully I don't need too much more space because I'm a little running out. But yeah, that's just about it. This should, so long as I give this power, I'll try and give this power, start making my random access memory. There we go. And so that's it for right now. Gonna try and get that, and next thing is to upgrade these when I get the processing unit, and then I can also then make the large advanced motors and the large pumps. What are we looking at next? We could do the highly advanced stuff actually right here. So yeah, I've got just about everything for the highly advanced And we can get, it looks like we can get into nuclear as well, and titanium drills. So we're very, very close to the end. With this, with processing units, we can also do, I need to set up industrial TNT automation, and then I need to set up beryllium production. So beryllium's going to come from, where is it? Here, which, okay, stainless steel. Beryllium tiny dust comes from beryllium. This comes from emerald dust. So I have to set this up right here. And then the blast proof comes from, I need an implosion compressor. And this comes from tungsten, titanium, stainless. I need to set up for tungsten as well. Sounds like a plan, though. Most definitely. How can I make this? Ooh. Oh, no, that takes a long time. Okay. I see. So, yeah, I'll have to do tungsten here. And then tungsten just comes from macerating down tungsten. Okay. So, yeah, I actually I'm almost there. We're really, really close to the end. So, yeah, let's finish this off. Okie dokie. We got some implosion compressors going. This one's doing beryllium ingots. This one's doing tungsten ingots. This one's doing blast-proof alloy ingots. We've got industrial TNT going here. We've got the beryllium going here. What else was there new? I don't actually know. I think that's it, really. Over here, we've got the titanium drills going now here. And so my next step right now is going to be processing iridium ore. Yeah, just iridium ore. Platinum and tungsten are going slowly. So, yeah, I need to process iridium into dust form so I can make, I need to make iridium plates here. So we need to do mixed iridium ingots, which is easy. We can do that really quickly. To make the iridium plates, and the iridium plates, we can make the ultra dense metal ball, and we can make this plasma handling iridium casing and the quantum machine casing from the highly advanced things, which we now have processing units for, which are going very, very, very slow because platinum is really slow right now. And then we can also now with the, where is it? With iridium dust, we can throw it in a mixer with stuff we already have: annealed copper dust, neodymium, and yttrium to get our superconductor dust, and then we can just light this up, superconductor, and that will be that. And so we turn that, into superconductor plates, and that's how we can get this, and that's how we can make the wire mill. And then we can get the superconductor wire to make the qubits and the superconductor wire here and whatnot. So we're like on the last stages right here. Let's see, where are we here? I can start making highly advanced upgrades, but right now I don't exactly need them. They're not like a priority. What I do want to do though is this. We'll get to here. And then mixed iridium ingot. And then before I hit this, I want to do nuclear and get the reactor going. Remember, the reactor's going right here in this circle. So I move this over. So this is actually a little bit further away from there. No, it's further that way, actually. So we cut out one that could have gone here, which is no longer going to. And this has a little more space, so I can always put one here. I have this space in this corner here. It looks empty. And this is going to go right here. It's going to be 5 tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to go up to about here, the reactor. But then the, no, wait, huh? 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 4. Oh, shit. Okay. So the fission reactor is going to go up to here, and then from here to the roof is going to be where the fusion reactor is going to be. And then I'll do like, I could do like factory blocks. How will that look? Something like that to where it will be. in a sense. Let's see, can I place that all around here? Probably not everywhere. No, because then there's right here, and here I can do it. Though it depends, we'll see. It depends, we'll see. I might, depending on placement, I could totally just move this somewhere else and place one down as like a pillar. And then I moved it because I wanted this to be in the center, so it'd look nice. But yeah, so we've got 3. We're gonna use the other 3 for other things, and we're almost there. We're really close. I upgraded this to high voltage so I could make sure it's. I've got this tick crafting because I actually ran out of lignite, and my power shut down, and so it was a pain in the ass to get back going. I ended up getting it going again, so we're all good there. Let's see, how fast is this going? I sped that up a little bit. This is, that doesn't have to be quick. Wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So all that's looking good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to upgrade these a little bit more with the highly advanced upgrades. And then, yeah, we're really close to finishing this off. And then I can do a large video with everything. Keep going. Let's go. Woohoo! And finally, with some patience, I've got the nuclear reactor going. Right now I've got it set up with LE-MOX fuel rods and high pressure water. Pretty much I'm taking the uranium dust that I had, centrifuging it, so I get uranium-238. And the uranium-235 over here, tiny dust, is just being stored. Don't need it right now. Uranium-238 turned into full dust and combined with plutonium. That gives me the LE-MOX dust. LE-MOX dust gets processed right here into ingots, gets turned into rods over there, and then made into my LE-MOX fuel rods here. And then I get the depleted ones, and I centrifuge them, which gives me back enough plutonium to redo it all. Why is this not pulling out of here? What the fuck? Whatever. So yeah. There's that. And then a little fun fact. Uranium-235 and uranium-238 are like the 2 most common stable isotopes of uranium. Learn something new every day. I swapped one of my heat exchangers with a multi-processing array with 8 heat exchangers in it. So this does 8. This is equal to 8 heat exchangers, purely because I don't have the space for more, and I'm now producing a lot of high pressure steam from this. It's producing a good amount, and I'm also producing a lot of deuterium, which is currently getting stored here. I've got 4,000 buckets, it seems. I will be using this to be turned into nukes. I will also be using it to fuel fusion reactor until I can fuel it with helium-3. So really, like, the last thing I have to do is get the fusion reactor going, which is going to take a lot of highly advanced machine holes, which I have automated already. I need these fusion chambers, which takes superconductor coils, which I have superconductor ingots already, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Nuclear alloy large plates, I have those already. These large heat exchangers are cheap. I have all the things for them already, just have to hook them up to assemblers. And then this, again, I have it all already. Cooling cells, again, have it all. I need to set up a vacuum freezer for cryo, so I'm actually going to use this last one on the end, because this one right here is doing my monocrystalline silicon. And so this one's not being used, and it will not be used, so I will use it for cryo fluid. So we can get that very easily. Let's see. Yep, that's that. And then qubits, superconductor wire, carbon plates. We have all of this tritium. Since I'm not using heavy water, I will be. Oof. Wow, I get very little out of that. I may do. Oh crap, that's from hydrogen. I might have to do another nuclear reactor and do a mini one, do a small one. For just tritium. Like this is an extreme size. I'm gonna have to do a small one. I don't know where I'll put it though. I'd like to do it here. Maybe I can put it right here. Maybe. I'll have to check. I'll see. If not, I'll settle for using just the centrifuge because I really want to try and stay within these bounds as much as possible here. So either way, simple. I have everything else for the qubits. For this, again, I have everything else. Plutonium. I'm definitely getting more plutonium out than I am using. So I may redirect some of that to make some plutonium batteries here. So I can get that going. I have everything else. Again, helium-3. I get helium-3. 100 seconds for 1,000 millibuckets of helium to get down to helium-3. Only 5 millibuckets. It's going to be a big pain in the ass. And then quantum is going to take, this, a lot of iridium. I have it. So it's just a matter of hooking stuff up. I have everything already. I have all the resources I need. It's just time. But yeah, so we're almost there. We're so close. Let's see. So close. I didn't fucking get it. So close. Never had 27 at a time. Are you kidding me? Never picked that up. Haven't crafted that yet. Have made a nuke. Okay. I'll have to claim some of these. Craft these up here. And then we're all set. Then we can finish modern industrialization and move on to something else. Maybe some magic. Maybe I'll get through occultism next. Gotta learn how to do that. Or no, I'll set up a bigger R's setup. That's a must. Yeah. While we're at it, let's go and check out our antimatter production. Since this thing was slow. Only 26. This thing's crawling so slowly. Oh well. Oh, bit of lag. Okay. Well, woohoo. I guess we'll continue. Okay, we're back. Finishing up MI. It's a pretty long cut between the last clip and this clip. It was maybe a month, 2 months. I got really busy. Didn't record. Just worked on it. Last time, was planning out the space for this, so you'd kind of seen most of everything. Pretty much all I did was build it. I got the parts crafted, built it. I have my deuterium currently making 81. Well, no, I'm making however much I'm making. I don't know, actually. Doesn't matter. Going into the fusion thing, and then I'm making tritium, which is being used for whatever it needs to be used for. I think one of the recipes around here, and helium plasma that's being piped around here and being thrown into this singular plasma turbine here that's being used to produce power for this electric blast furnace, which is processing quantium, which takes quantum upgrades pretty much. And then I also have it powering this heat exchanger that was making these. I have not grabbed it yet. And then powering these two because, oh yeah, I needed a lot of helium and argon. Well, I need something there, and then I need the molten iridium to be made into the molds for everything. And this was for something. Oh, cryo. Right. Oh, right, and I needed cryo for this, and that gives me the helium and the argon. So I'm gonna grab this. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. I did make the quantum armor already, and then I actually grabbed the quantum armor and combined it with nano and some nukes to make the quantum nano set. And then I transmogrified it to hidden item, so I don't see it on me when I cut my cape. Cool. And then it also goes into this electrolyzer where I only have one going right now for UV matter, just slowly at max speed. And then everything else goes into the fusion reactor. It's not using too much. What's it using right now? About 1 million, because that's all that this makes is about 1 million. But it's actually enough to keep up. So it just stays like this. Other than that, I mean, I didn't move that around. Slot this here. I forget if this was here before. This is doing LE Mux. I think so. That's really it. I haven't done much aside from this MI. One other thing I did do is I did this first of all. Time crystals. Forget if I showed that. Some of these are funky. This is a small with a rose farm. These are my regular farms I did. They're all turned off though, because they cause a lot of lag, and I don't need them right now. And then downstairs, down here, this is, I'll show that in a second. It's pretty big. Let's see. All these, I turned all of these off. I don't need them anymore because I'm getting all my mana from this. This is, and great. Ender pearl, so I can get out of here. Oh crap, here we are. This is my source farm right now. Right now it is just a bunch of these. You have a bunch of layers of things with the different plants from ours in a optimal pattern, pretty much. And then we have, can I get through here somehow? Here we are. Oh, I don't like this. I'm too tall. Or too small, I mean. There we are. So pretty much we have a agronomic source link, which gets mana from stuff growing, which obviously there's a lot growing. And then it goes into a source jar with a tablet of harvest, so everything that can be harvested gets harvested. And that takes mana from here, so it's self-sufficient. And then everything that all the berries or whatever get dumped into the configurable chest, and it gets auto-exported all the way across into these ME interfaces that go to these controllers. There's one controller per just for each of these. Power comes from here. That, and everything gets stored temporarily in this bank dock right here. So we got a bunch of each. It's actually making more than the actual system uses. And then what we have is they go into here. I have water from here. So water comes from just, I guess, this water into here. Water bottles, with netherwort, gives me awkward potions mixed with that, gives me those, mixed with glowstone dust, give me freezing too, because the level or the tier of the potion is better than the duration for mana generation. And then we take them using these and dump them into both of these here, which what they do is, as you can see, I think I doubled up on them to make it go quicker. It dumps them into those. Pretty much it right clicks them onto the to these potion jars. And so what's supposed to happen is potion jars, they get put here, and then they mix. Oh, I don't know what this is for over here. I guess it was something new I was testing. I don't know. They mix with others. In this case, it's two negatives into one negative that has both, which goes right here. And these get pulled over by these little wixie guys, or no, the star buckles. And so I get two sets here, and then I mix them, and I get a double up, and then this alchemical source link sees that, munches it up, and dumps them all into these here, which get instantly pulled up and into the ME system. And I'm using soul pipes, these soul surges on the potion melders and the alchemical source links to get them to pretty much work faster. They just don't go fast enough. So that's how I'm making my mana right now. It was going relatively quick, but these star buckles stopped working, so I need to adjust this setup so I don't have to use them. Oh, you saw something working there. Cool. That's that. And then it just goes back around. And then I have this doing blaze rods to blaze powder, and blazing essence to run them all. And then everything's coming from these. All what we need. Oh, this doesn't have it. This has the Warden Souls, and the Warden Souls come from... let's see, where is it? I think this one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we are. It's literally just a bunch of these laser drills at a warden and stasis chambers to keep them healed. And that's really it. That's all there is. And so it just dumps it in here, takes it off to the system. That's it. I use these for power to make my life a little easier. But I think that's it. These are all you've seen before, probably. Whoa, bit of lag there. Ether, yeah, probably. All that. I'm honestly forgetting what I've shown and what I haven't. But it doesn't hurt to do a refresh now that I'm back after so long. This is doing... Ooh, gross. Can we turn this off? There we are. Acacia trees for this, and that produces my plastic sheets and whatnot. They are small IF. I haven't done too much there. That is pretty much it. Home Ender. I have made an Enderman farm. Goes fast. Does what I need to do. Gives me lots of XP. Lots of drops, and anything extra goes into here for apoth stuff. And that's really it. Simple. Got my dreadful dirt all around with mob fans. There's two things. There's cursed dirt and there's dreadful dirt. Dreadful dirt works slower than cursed dirt, but dreadful dirt spawns apothic bosses, and cursed dirt does not. So maybe it's a little bit worth it if you want those apothic stuff. So now that I've, briefed everyone back on what I'm doing, let's make the MI replicator. And let me check something. I'm doing this mid stream right now. Double checking. There, okay, we're good. Double checking that I'm actually recording the right quality. Okay. Okay, so we have everything here we need. Let's grab all of these. So we have your infinite bin, steel tank with 58 millibuckets of quantium, our replicator Mark 1. I haven't even placed it down because I wanted to go straight to replicator regular. Cosmic injector, look at that colorful. New. Okay, infinite fluid tank, cosmic injectors. And we should just be able to chuck these in here. Chuck that in there, chuck that in there. Oh. How long is that going to take? 50 seconds? Can we go faster? I don't want to use that. We're just going to sit here and watch it go. Because this is huge. Maybe I put music over this. Maybe something classic. Let's go. Replicator. Oh, hole. And let's place it right there. Oh, look at that. Do I have any extra? This magenta fluid pipes. I do indeed. Let's get this hooked up right here. Bam. Awesome. What's the first thing we replicate? Yeah, we do something classic. What's the first thing you'd want to replicate? Dirt. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. So now that we have a replicator, right, what we're going to do is make a lot more, honestly. I have an idea for power setup that uses helium-3, plasma turbines, and replicators, of course. And, the electrolyzers to make it. It's big. It's going to take forever. For those watching, if you don't already know, I am on the team for the mod pack, and I plan on adding a large plasma turbine, a big one, pretty much, just to higher power output, pretty much. So look out for that in the future. Look out for that. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the episode here. I know it's been a funky episode, and for all I know, I sound different from this clip and last clip. I did so much in this episode. Mostly a lot of, jump from one point to another, which I didn't really want to do, but it turned out like that. So there's not a lot of step-by-step process of what I did. I do plan to still do an episode that documents everything, goes through everything. But I'll probably do that after I finish MI for good, meaning that I set up my big power station that I wanted to. After that, I'll do an explanation, and then I may change a lot of this, meaning I'd like to swap out the way I'm currently doing this by slot locking everything, setting up pipe to just input blacklist, just input anything, so it's based on the slot lock, and then use chainers, and so I can move all of these machines down by one to the floor and use a machine chainer at the end, and it'll get all of them nice and cleanly. None of these cables will show. No pipes, nothing. But it would be a lot of work because there's a lot of machines. So we'll see. Because everything works right now. I mean, it doesn't really hurt to change. So I'm going to end the episode here. I will do another with the power, and we'll move on. We have some new mods. Replication is one that I have to get into. Let's see. I got more bosses to do. These didn't register because I think the quest chapter is new. Monster Mayhem almost done. We also have create now, so we'll be doing something with that. Mostly decoration, honestly, but I can decorate more, so that's a plus, right? And then when I do set up my power station with the thing, I will tear this down. It's causing a little bit of lag. And it's a bit of a pain. Especially because I'm basing this off of Cactus and I'm running out. I know I still have 400, almost 500 million, but as you can see, it ticks down pretty fast. So I don't have too much time. So that's next step of the plan. Again, whenever I get to it, I don't even know when I'm gonna edit this one and upload it. Maybe this weekend. Maybe. This weekend being the weekend of the I mean, it's March 26th right now. So whatever next weekend's coming up. If that's the day it comes out. We will see. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hate this thing. Never gonna use it. I hate when I'm too OP. The only thing I'll accept is the quantum stuff. So I just don't have to worry about anything right now. I'll see you guys all later. Thank you for watching, if you do still. Yeah. Take care.